We greet you, children of the light. We bring you news about the shift that is occurring on your world. We know that there is much distortion in your channels of information. Thus, we would like to share our perspective on things. Many of you are experiencing extreme weather conditions across your world, and so we would like to share our perspective on how this is possible and how you can assist, so all things can flow with ease. Just as you are on an individual level going through your own transformation, so is your planet. You are all in this together. Her movement influences your life, and your life condition and emotional state influences her being. Many shifts will occur in the coming years that will allow Gaia to embody more of her higher vibrational self. This has been in the process for many years, but now it is speeding up just as your collective evolution. If all would be well, as you would say, and everyone would be on board with the plan of moving into 5D consciousness, then you would not experience turbulence during this transitory phase. You have reached the critical mass in the awakening of the collective that will ensure that the so-called New Earth manifests on your world. But there is a portion of your race that doesn't wish to leave behind their old way of life, so they hold on to it the best way they can. When a current of hot air meets a current of cold air, it creates a need to reach a new balance. Everything in the cosmos always strives to reach balance in its own way, thus creating existence itself. When pockets of hot air and cold air meet, it can create turbulence, and other various weather phenomena may follow. The storm that is raging in each individual is a perfect representation of what is happening on a global scale. The emotional and mental state of a single person can influence the movement of nature. If more of you exhibit the same emotional state, the effect amplifies. This is one of the reasons your information streams have been corrupted. If you control the way people perceive their reality en masse, you can control the narrative for the whole collective. Know that this is possible because people who give away their energy to such manifestations largely are unconscious of the fact that this is occurring. So this is where you come in. These global manifestations are guided by a few individuals who know very well how energy flows and how they can manifest events that serve their needs. The unconscious individuals are in-betweeners who can move in both directions. And for the fact that they are unaware of how things operate, they can move from one side to the other without even realizing. So by now it is becoming evident that conscious manifestation is far more powerful than unconscious manifestation. And again, this is why you are here. You are master creators who have brought in conscious information on how reality operates and how you can manifest a world that you desire to live in. And your energetic potency far supersedes the power of a few individuals and the unconscious masses. But why are things so chaotic, you ask? It is because you have reached your goal. The so-called masses have shifted to the side which wants to move out of the old and dysfunctional paradigm, and now they want to create a new reality which is more representative of their needs. And as one pole is rising, so is the opposite side coming to meet it, for the purpose of reaching a new balance. A storm is unfolding on all levels of your world. But truly, what is a storm but a turbulent flow of energy between the negative and positive poles? Storms can be destructive, storms can be devastating, yet storms can also be a positive shift as well. Storms can push out the old stagnant air and bring in nourishing rain that is much needed in your dry summer season. But how can you create a beneficial storm, you ask? By calming the storm within. As within, as without. Just as you can manifest a destructive storm, the same way you can manifest a beneficial flow of energies. And always remember that your conscious manifestations are far more potent than the unconscious ones. We are always here to support you. Ask for guidance, ask for assistance, and it shall be given.